and was intrigued by it, I guess. But I think at the time, I didn't really think it had anything. I was really happy with the life I was leading, and I don't really think it had anything massive that it could offer me. It would probably be a good experience and something that I could, go back and tell my friends about. But I didn't think that, it would have such profound long-term effects as it has. But I mean, it's had so many sort of, other, things that I'd never imagined that could have happened because of it. Because you sit down and reflect about it and you're like, oh, well, actually, had I not done Heropath, maybe I wouldn't have seen it in quite the same way. And maybe I wouldn't have had the guts to, face the fear and, do it and go for it. Well, it ultimately led to me playing for the under-20, GB under-20 squad in the summer in Poland, which if you'd asked me before, I would have said, no way. When I was, at junior school and stuff, all my friends were really sporty and loved sport, and I was like, really? Do you really want to go to netball practice? Can't we just stay here and talk? And so they'd all say, she was the most unsporty person. So it's just crazy how it changes. It's definitely progressed, as I've moved on through life and things. I sort of come back to it and think, remember things that I have done. It's amazing how you can think you can spend a weekend doing that, or you can spend a weekend watching the TV. And, the difference is just incredible. How it sort of carries on with you. And you can relate back to it. I remember at the end of the workshop feeling as if I sort of, how on earth could I have, because you're sort of bombarded with information. It's just 2 days, and you sort of, so many things sort of, come from it, and sort of not only the things that all the people tell you there and that you're practicing and stuff, but also the things that personally you sort of spring off from it, kind of thing, that you appreciate and you want to explore more of and adapt in your life. And I sort of came back, had sort of, hit list of all these things and you want to do and you want to try out and you want to sort of change about the way that you've been leading your life, I guess. It's not learning, it's life experience. It's a weekend, which is, it's not school. I can't tell you, it's not, there's no blackboards, there's no, writing, homework. But in a sense, there is homework. It's sort of it's how you choose to take it and use it in your life. But you can get out of it as much as you put in and whatever you want to. So it's so interactive and it's so much more than you would ever get. And I can't say how much of a use of your weekend it would be.